Hi. It's Fraud Night. Well, we're going to wait for a few people to fill in here. Oh yeah, I actually don't know what we're going to be playing here. What's up, Baleful? You might have to unmute. Or maybe I just can't hear you.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, you did it. What's up, Veek?
Hi. So, what are you doing?
I don't know. Waiting for people to get in here.
Yes, I can play something. I'm not really into ranked, so I don't know.
I guess we could play that those like psycho fucking casual modes, but I personally prefer the competitive rule set, which is why I preferred that.
Yeah, me too. If we can't have like prime matchup, then
oh yeah, that's true as well. Because not all of that
really
stuff.
make an option.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to play some bot games. I just don't have the meme names set up, and some of the personalities will be different. Yeah. But otherwise, we can do that. Oh, do you automatically get prime after a certain level?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Well, I'm pretty sure most of the people in our party don't have that, though. I mean, I have it because I owned the game. Looks like Veek has it.
Me too.
I think Balethal owns the game, but I don't think...
No, I don't own the game.
Oh.
No, I just I have the free whatever. Unless like I got the game for free at some point.
Yeah, because I thought you said you
and
actually
Valve
owned
just
the game
never
a while
told me.
ago. Yeah.
No, I never bought Counter-Strike, as far as I know.
Yeah, which maps was that? I know you had difficulty running Swamp because of some epic issues there. Weird. Well, Anubis is an official... Well, they're all official maps. Anubis, Swamp. People were having some problems. Hey, we could play on the, there's these mirrors of official maps that really put your fucking head on a swivel there. All your muscle memory is completely wrong. Alright, let's do Basalt. Also, remember that last time we tried to do something like this from the menu, it fucking broke and I had to restart CSGO a million times, so I don't have high hopes, I'll put it to you that way. I also can't even run CSGO at its most performant, which would be using full screen, because their anti-cheat rules recently broke OBS game capture, so I have to have it windowed borderless with window capture instead in order to even show it. I can't even use a display capture, just a black screen. It's pretty great. Software was not meant to be functional, you see.
Software was meant to be tested, but someone forgot about that, so...
Yeah, even in this map, my FPS is kind of low. Hey Veek, what are you doing? You're supposed to cover my ass.
Something broke and I don't have the console.
Yeah, it's called your settings being reset. Though I don't know why that would be the case.
Now that they are actually correct, but sometimes that happens. Alt stabbing help.
Man, I hate my crosshair. I wish I had my old settings still. At least I should figure out a way to turn it on. What?
What is your crosshair?
I don't know, it's just whatever default.
Oh, don't use it.
Well,
you can copy
what do you want me
mine,
to...
or
That's gross, dude.
you open tab, right click me, and you have copy crosshair. Try that. Maybe that's better.
Oh hey, the game loaded finally.
Well, this isn't as gross as before, so... That's something. It was so distracting when it kept fucking changing shape. For seemingly no reason.
Oh shit!
Bot Hank?
There's
More
just like
Bot
50
Hank.
guys around a corner.
Jeez, I don't remember.
I like how I pick up a gun and then start reloading. It's very helpful when I'm trying to fire at the enemy.
I guess I should figure out a place for the chat so it's not in the middle of fucking nowhere. Actually, don't know where to put it though. Oh, I'll put it by the regular chat, right there. Oh, yeah, right there. Perfect. Hey. I helped. Dude, I loosened the lid on that guy's head. I wish you could actually spray in this game. Too bad there's random shit.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, you can actually learn this play for some weapons, like...
No, you can spray, but not from a distance.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just random shit. Obviously, I know you can learn the spray. I'm the one who keeps telling people to go down and to the left when they spray.
Right.
But you want to be good.
I'm not sure if that's randomness, though.
It is. It's random after a certain point. I was telling you about that earlier. Remember when even your one tap is your first bullet is not 100% accurate.
Yeah, I remember you actually telling me that, but I wasn't sure if that's true.
Look it up.
Maybe it is. Anyways, it's still better than in this lunatic game Valorant, where you actually have a random spray.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's randomly on the horizontal axis. So
Wow. That's embarrassing.
you have to actually like follow how your
How else can you make it so casuals win?
Yeah, randomness is just
but you
a
actually have
proxy
to
for
follow the
party.
line from your rifle to spray properly, which is very annoying.
Well, we still don't have a... Oh, wait, we do.
Playing on team terrorism.
Yeah.
Trump would be ashamed.
Ow! Who shot me? Oh, I wonder who shot me. Veek killed 5 teammates.
Good job.
Did I?
Yeah, it was you. You fucking executed me in the back of the head. I only have body armor, dude.
I'm sorry, I don't think I actually shot it. Whatever.
Just press Y and scroll up, and you'll see Veek
Yeah,
7 attacked a teammate.
Like I said, good job.
Thank you.
Oh. Executed.
Oh, I had the bomb.
Why do
Bye.
you not pay attention? Ever?
Yeah, he doesn't even look at his screen when, you know, he spawns in and there's a bomb in his hands.
Well, you should have like told me that I should like enable my screen.
Yeah.
Enable your screen
I
when
guess that
playing a
makes
video
sense.
game.
How do I disable that? Holy shit. That slow switch to the next player is really irritating. Get him. Wow, how did that guy miss you? How embarrassing. Oh, it's Batman. Bot Wayne. Oh, Bot Tony! Dude, I'm glad he's still here. The one survivor.
Bot Joe. He just needs a Rogan.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh shit, I can't buy anything.
Dude, these...
Dual Berettas.
I don't know about that one.
I have the bomb.
I got destroyed before my flashbang went off. Destroyed. Holy hacking.
Nice.
Utter devastation. Oh, thanks.
Are you the bomb this time?
Yeah. Hold
You gotta
on, let
plant
me run
yourself.
into the enemy team.
That's right.
Remember when I said I was going to run into the enemy team?
I don't know what that guy was doing. He just kind of ran past me and got blown apart.
That's his God-given right.
Nice.
It's too easy, dude. We need bot Tony and bot Todd. I like how even when you move around, you have this insane lag on you, Bale. I don't know what the hell's going on. There's something up with your connection. Just spinning in place and you just.
Well, it's
jitter.
really weird because it happens in no other game. It's the only game that happens. Oh.
How many
Maybe
times
it's
am I gonna
something
get?
related to your router.
Who's still shooting me?
It's me because of my lag.
Oh, okay.
I shoot at the enemy and then you like pop into the way. But it's actually just me not seeing the in-betweens.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right? I had to hit you 3 times. Vic just does it on purpose, honestly.
Why is... You know what? This one bot is probably just confused somewhere.
Oh, I know where he is. Vic's gonna get
Is he
him.
running against the door?
Oh, never mind.
Terrorists win. We are going to win.
I gotta fix my binds as soon as possible. Oh, I gotta fix my dog as soon as possible. Oh, straight line, please.
I'm throwing a flashback.
Woof.
I'm throwing a grenade.
Hmm.
Terrorists win.
Well, don't just stand there, plant the bomb so we get money, dude. What an idiot.
No, I am the bomb.
Good job.
Is it actually team money? I thought it was.
Oh
for-
my god, he doesn't even know how the game works.
Rip.
Throwing a flashback.
Oh no.
Destroy.
Oh no. And I have the
I
bomb.
mean, I know that you get $300 for planting, but I
Yes,
don't know.
the whole
if
team
it's
gets a smoke
true.
grenade for free.
I'm throwing a flashback.
Yeah, apparently their entire team decided to go mid.
Well, it's okay. Vic decided to spin instead of helping me. Nice guy.
Yeah, it's 2v6. We'll see how that goes.
Well, can hardly call it. Destroyed.
Rip. I wasn't covered. TBH. Take that off. Oh. Bye.
The counter-terrorism wins? That's illegal. Can't have counter-terrorism win.
The
Gotta
whole
shake
world
my-
is T-sided. That's not what I want to do. Did I seriously not bind the Molotov? Oh, that's a nice bug.
I'm planted.
Oh, goodbye.
Bomb has been planted. Grenade out.
Damn it. They're coming right up to the bomb there. From underneath.
Bye.
Smoke. Throw in a flashbang. We are going to do this.
Destroyed. Hey, you have 300 ping. Did you put Radman on like a goofball?
Oh, did I leave Radman on?
Not you.
Oh.
The guy who complained about ping, dude.
Ah.
No more talking. Now we fight.
I actually had it running, but it didn't change anything about when I turned it off. So.
Oh, it changed your dog. Dude. Executed by bot.
No, it's the guy with the bomb. And I'm awful.
Terrorists win. Landed. Bomb has been planted.
Wish I would show you what your bind is for whatever you have selected there. That would be reasonable.
Oh, I picked up the bomb.
Throw in smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Needs to be a little to the left, apparently.
Throw in a flashbang.
Might want to go A instead.
Wow, that was embarrassing. Dude, that shadow threw me off. Look at this corner baiter, dude. Play him like a real man. Headshot or die.
Terrorists win.
I mean, CS is kinda about corner play, so
No.
yeah. His position.
If you're a
and
little wuss,
utility.
if you're a scaredy cat,
We can do this.
if you're a chicken, if
And I have the bomb again.
If you're a cow or a pig or any other farm animal.
Grenade. Activating the bomb.
Executed. Holy moly. They'll never guess. Wow, they guessed. But I killed somebody else, so that's pretty cool. Well, I'm sure you can kill 7 people, Baleflow.
Totally.
You got this, dude.
Didn't expect him to come around behind me. That was
It's okay, you still won the round, dude. You slowed them down, and now they don't have enough time to defuse. By the way, you can never tell bots to pick up a defuse kit. Ever.
of course.
Wow.
You can't tell them to prefer a different pistol. You can't tell them to prefer certain grenades.
It's almost as if the bots aren't actually a real part of the game.
Yeah. Funny that.
Let's go, let's go.
Alright. No funny business. Already been shot in the head by my own team
So
once.
close.
A lot of times.
Grenade.
That guy should have shot you in the skull and put you out of your misery after that one. Holy moly. I like the million grenades. Executed.
Oh, well.
1v1. Clutch or kick. Executed. See a nerd. Killed by Tony of all people. You.
You've been Tony'd.
Imagine getting Tony'd.
Where's the officer Todd?
I know, man. Can't believe all my settings got destroyed. Oops, that was embarrassing. What an idiot, dude. Stop shooting me. Like, you just can't help yourself.
That was an accident. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
every single time's an accident, dude. Why even join if you're just gonna shoot me in the head?
I can't like control my recoil, so
Well, you expressly can control your recoil. That is actually what you're supposed to do in order to improve in this game, is control
I'm too
your
bad
recoil.
to do it, I mean.
Okay, well, go somewhere that I'm not if you're going to have a gun that has recoil then, because you just can't stop shooting me in the back of the head for some reason.
And specifically in the head.
Yeah, go play Valorant. There you go.
It's, yeah.
Then if it's killing me, I can just blame the game. So that's fine.
There's a lot of them over there.
Yeah, I wouldn't check that unless you have a nade.
I throw the flashbang.
Well, bye. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Oh, well.
Wow, I tagged so many of them. I think he threw it at Balefell or something and it probably missed him.
Guys, I tell you, we kill them all.
Well, I didn't throw anything, so.
Throw the flashbang.
If you notice, I never actually use grenades.
Valorant it is, he says. Destroyed. Can you even drop the bomb in that game? Whoa!
I throw the flashbang.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I forgot you actually played that game. Now that's like...
Yeah, that was a miserable experience, honestly.
Alright, well, we can always take the bomb to the site that they don't have anybody on, so...
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
This gun sucks, dude.
What? There you go. Bomb has been planted, finally.
Yeah, if you let go at the last second, you get destroyed, unfortunately.
Oh.
Execution. This isn't nearly as fun as destroying a bunch of Russians in a fucking...
Why that?
Oh, hi. We were just... I honestly did not see that you joined, so that was not a simulation. Well, it was a simulation.
It wasn't intentional simulation, it was accidental.
Yeah, happens to the best of us.
Oh man. Are we gonna do very well?
What do you mean? Hey,
I guess
found
we
the bomb.
do usually kill them all. Oh.
Well, I'm at 3 HP, so... Executed. As the last you alive, V killed 3 me's and 1. The one time where a UED commander joke makes sense. And he didn't even get to make it.
How is that my joke if since you're the one who introduced it?
This isn't the killing house anymore. This is real life.
Listen, I don't think I'm responsible for replacing random shit with the word U. Or the letter U, for that matter. I said you in response to a lot of stuff, but that was about it. Holy shit, that guy's shooting me whilst jumping around like a lunatic.
Throwing flashbang.
Oh, there was another one over there.
Deploying flashbang.
Destroyed.
They're over by B, I think. Yeah.
I'm defusing the bomb. Throwing smoke.
See ya, nerds. Wait, where'd that guy go? Hello? He just vanished. Yeah, I threw a gun at your face, Baleful. Oh, you picked another one up. Well, I'll just take it.
Let's move out.
More like bye. Yeah, that doesn't happen to me, Alec. I don't know what's going on. Probably at A now.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Game froze for a second there.
Yeah, that was UAD Commander Russia-ing us. Oh, I guess there was a man guy.
Apparently
I
they're all
have
this way.
500 nice. Nice.
Throwing flashbang.
I got your back, boy. I don't have my own back. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I do. Mwah.
Rushing in. Or are we going sneaky beaky like?
Sneaky beat. Oh no.
You, me, like?
Oh, there he goes again.
Yes, what did you expect?
Humor. Look out.
I think you're in the wrong community for that. On the other hand, you got humor, nobody said about good humor.
I'm an elitist, dude. There is nothing other than the good stuff.
Nice poop.
Utterly
Nice.
destroyed. Oh shit! Ah shit! We have a lunatic.
We have Bob Ryan.
Oh, be grateful it's not what I want.
It basically is. Oh no.
Grenade. Throwing fire.
Goofy.
I have 26 kills on my shotgun gun.
I have no idea why he wanted to come out that door when he could have just went to A.
They
Yeah, the bot.
really don't know how to navigate the door in this map for some reason. It's probably just a missing bot trigger or something. Basically makes T-side hilarious.
Why are you fucking aiming at me?
Why what?
Well, Derek is aiming at me.
Yeah, he doesn't like you, dude.
H.
Thinks you're a
Fucking
commie.
Americans. I'm afraid
He
of
doesn't think, dude.
Americans.
Bot Derek knows what's up.
I'm afraid of Americans.
Report Ed.
My favorite report.
And not allowed in names. Oh no. Never mind, he was stupid.
Throwing fire. Incendiary.
There's nobody over there. I don't know who you guys are throwing fire at.
You.
Molotoving nothing.
Alright, well, time to report some real ends, if you know what I mean.
Hey, week is free.
Free?
Yeah. Have 3 likes.
The server was shut down. That's illegal. You can't shut down a server.
Can't believe I can't queue for Danger Zone with 5 people. Lame. Do we just play casual, or do we play some of these psychotic game modes where you run around shooting people? What are we even in the mood for?
What do you mean by just players can join?
Excuse me. There's a thunderstorm.
Proceed with your continued existence, please.
I don't know what that means. Well, does anybody else have any competing votes, or are we doing that? I'm fine with whatever.
Veek's competing vote is for not that, apparently.
I don't know if he was saying he actually is fine with that, or if he was saying no to that. He's got to be a little bit more specific.
Well, I don't know. I play bots. Because casual is pretty ace.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I mean, we could do a scrimmage or
We
whatever.
can play competitive, but the problem is we don't have Prime, so we will likely play against cheaters.
Let's just play scrimmage on Mirage, dude. We played Mirage last time. And we almost mounted a
I'm
comeback.
supposed to. I am supposed to actually care about playing SMH.
Well, I don't know. I don't really care if it's comp or not, but
This is why you gotta create your own FPS so you can play it on Friday.
yeah, pretty much. I was looking into that with Halo Reach modding, but the game is so fucking annoying to set up. Veek and I spent like an hour and a half or something trying to get it set up properly.
Oh yeah.
And the way that you would actually have to do it is, first I would need to send everybody my public IP, and then create a server that you guys connect to using that IP. And that's relatively easy, but it still requires you to know what my IP is, or my public IP is. Like, still requires me to hand that out and you to actually implement it. Everybody needs to download the modding tool, and you do it through there.
Yep.
And then everybody needs to open the file that you're opening. Like, if you're editing a map, like say the firefight map that we were playing around with, if I'm modding the game through that map, I have to open that map myself and make all my changes to the guns in the map instead of in the game. And then you guys have to open that file as well. And even if you don't plan on making any changes, and if anybody wants to join after we start, I have to then redo all of the changes. Not like redo them from scratch, but I have to like resend them. And sometimes when you're trying to poke your changes in and you're trying to change them in real time, they just don't send for everybody. Or they crash the application that's modding. So pretty great stuff there. Very epic. Now, that's still better, as I found out, than trying to do Halo 1 modding, which doesn't support AI and multiple players at the same time.
Yep.
Pretty amazing. Failed to locate
Compatible.
official game servers with acceptable ping. I've never seen that error before.
Nice.
What does that even mean?
That means that you're American and I'm Russian.
Oh,
We
okay.
can play on the same competitive.
So I guess it has to be casual then? Seems a little strange.
I find it funny that we, outside of UAD sometimes causing the game to be slow, Starcraft doesn't have any issues with like ping or
Yeah.
lag or anything.
Just the insane desyncs.
Right.
I say we just do demo.
I mean,
Faster
we had
games.
some like insanely slow ones.
Yeah, but
we
those seem to be
both
very
had-
specific. It isn't like a always problem, if that makes sense. Like I always have a problem with this game where it's laggy, and in literally no other game do I have that problem, so I have no idea.
Yeah. I just can't believe that there's not like a game that has similar like round mechanics. Like for example, so similar stuff to Battlefront where you're like sieging an objective, there's large scale stuff. You take and hold territories, there's like a push and pull, maybe some vehicles and stuff. There's nothing like that. Or like the Halo big team battles, I guess, or Invasion or whatever. There's like a couple of things that are similar across different games. There's nothing like that that also happens to have good shooting mechanics that feel satisfying to use.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, it's because most of the people who create those games don't actually like FPS itself. They just use it as a vehicle to do the other stuff that they want.
Yeah, it is pretty despicable that everything seems to be like all of the popular FPS games for a long time were story shooters, basically, like story games. Like Half-Life
Right.
obviously started that in a way, but then it became like
Yep,
way
and
worse.
then Bioshock and yeah.
Like they would add this weird RPG progression shit sometimes. Like in the new Doom games have fucking RPG progression. Well, not really RPG progression, but progression. You know, they have like these weird progression systems where you upgrade stuff instead of like
upgrade points and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of the rules being consistent. Like even Halo doesn't really do that. At least the ones that I've played. I know Halo Reach has those AIDS armor abilities where it creates.
Yeah, but even those aren't
creep.
like progression. Those are just like you pick
tools.
one and you have it. Yeah.
Oh.
And you can change it when you die and respawn or whatever.
Well, I also think that loadouts tend to be really silly, but I don't even think you can customize the ones in Halo Reach. Like, if you're setting up a game mode, you can, but I don't think in multiplayer you could customize it.
Yeah, no, you don't customize loadouts. You just pick one.
Yeah. But I also agree with what Alexander's saying, where you have to, if you don't respawn in 5 seconds, the casual player will just fuck off, which is really stupid. Obviously, like Counter-Strike is pretty neat in that if you die until the next round. But even then, it's not that much time to wait. Still way more than fucking Halo players are used to, though. So, or like those console shooters in general.
Right. Yeah. I think Halo had some good ideas, just never executed properly on them.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was like aim assist and stuff, because anti-competitive things like that, based around the fact that it's a console shooter.
Well, yeah, it's because analog sticks are awful, basically.
Yeah, it's been a long fucking time since we've gotten something. I don't know.
Yeah, because without the aim assist on controller, it would be impossible to actually hit anything.
It felt pretty good to actually have precision when I disabled aim assist and set everything to third person, so you couldn't zoom in either. Like, it actually felt pretty good to use like things like the DMR. Like, felt like it mattered what you were actually aiming at.
Honestly,
Like,
right.
It's not like totally impossible to aim with analog stick, but it's harder.
Oh yeah, it's definitely more difficult.
Practice, you can actually shoot, so that's not an excuse to have aim assist demo.
Well, the thing is it would take like years of practice to actually be good with analog stick, compared to
I don't know.
it tends to be a lot
There are
quicker.
some good players and like good aiming players. I mean, on consoles. So the thing with sticks is analog sticks is that they have like basically a mapped output. So if you move your stick like gently, you will only move gently, and you can get used to it and take advantage of it. So
Yeah, I guess if you turn up the sensitivity way up, the issue is, you're always going to be slower than a person using a mouse.
not always. If you're good
No,
enough.
you will always be slower. There is no way to be faster with analog stick than with a mouse because a mouse is mapped to a specific position on the screen, whereas analog sticks are not mapped to a position. They're only mapped to a direction, which means that the game has to take time to figure out where on the screen you want by traveling slower. Otherwise, it's uncontrollable. Like,
yeah,
it will
you
always
need
be
to
slower.
figure out how to like make it so that the analog stick basically performed as a mouse does by being able to do that. But you can't do that in the same way because
Well,
like-
first of all, the developers would have to do that, not the players. Like, you couldn't.
oh yeah, that's what I mean. It's like it would have to be a hardware
Like-
level thing or whatever, and it's not really possible anyway because it's not like you can leave your analog stick up and to the left and your crosshair will be up and to the left. Whereas that's exactly like it is on a mouse. You just leave your mouse up and to the left on your pad or on your desk, and then you drag it back down afterwards or whatever. So.
Yeah, like you can get good with an analog stick, but anyone using an analog stick will always be at a disadvantage to someone using a mouse.
Yeah,
Just
given
because
even
the-
skill.
That is true.
Yeah, given even skill, there is always going to be a disadvantage.
Right.
Like I'm no expert on how they all work in that respect, but
So
Playing shooters with
basically-
analog sticks.
Keyboard and mouse is always going to be better for FPS. And
Has anybody
playing
played-
console shooters is always going to be a bad idea.
Alexander wants to know if anyone's played Third Strike or Alpha. I assume that's Alpha Strike. I haven't heard of either of those games though, so I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't heard of either of them either.
Sounds like some stupid Contact games, to be honest.
I wonder if I should be
Street
streaming
Fighter,
during this
yeah,
fucking
I've-
thunderstorm.
I mean, I've played
say
Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter.
before, but not a lot. I'm not big into the side-on like fighting games or whatever.
Yeah, the beat 'em ups or whatever they were called.
I think beat 'em up is different.
Punch them up.
Beat 'em up is the fucking shitty Batman games that just have you left click till you're done.
Yeah.
I really hope
Well,
that
like-
changes in the
Punch emoji.
game I started playing today or yesterday.
Yeah, no, I was watching that and I was like, "Oh man, this game this game is very much like trying to be a movie game."
Listen,
Yeah, it
I
was-
can't
I was
handle.
just
Listen, there's
watching-
no such thing as a movie game after I played fucking Assassin's Creed 3. Play in my Just Let Me Play video for that game, where I spent almost 2 hours trying to play, and it just keeps cutscening me.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just watching that. I mean, the game takes a lot of fucking time to actually allow you to play, which is
Yeah, like,
insane.
Well,
The inputs that
It's-
you
it's-
have in the early stages are literally just walking to the next cutscene or doing as
Yep.
Simon says.
Yep.
that
Okay, so
Oh,
yeah,
Sounds
no,
like
this
Starcraft
is
2 Odyssey, to be honest.
they,
so I'm gonna tell you what's going on. The director of the game is like, I'm directing a movie, and that's what happened. And he wrote the script like it's a movie script, and then the developers were like, we'll just implement this, and that'll be
No.
fine. And then you're like, oh, okay, now I gotta wait an hour for the first arc of the movie to finish before I can play.
It was really insane. Everything is just like I gave that game way more time than I should have, to be honest.
hmm And now I realize, yeah, that Spider-Man game I played, it's heavily inspired by the Arkham games, obviously.
Oh, is it?
And it has a lot of the similar issues where you have quests that are like, go to this place and watch a cutscene.
Yeah.
Okay, now go to this other place and watch another cutscene. And it's like, oh god, that was so annoying.
That happened
the
a lot in
gameplay-
fucking whatever it was called. That happened a ton in the older Assassin's Creed games that I have done playthroughs of. Like there was one where you had to tail a guy who was looking for flowers or something, and then the resolution is like, all right, you followed him across rooftops, which is the most agonizing part of the game because he's got either
Right.
magical eyesight or he's completely blind, depending on the situation. So it's Either one is just stupid.
It's not readable at all.
Yeah, and then you finally finish tailing him, and then you just go buy flowers yourself from some vendor that was like unrelated.
So it's like, why does this quest even exist?
Yeah, there's like that was the resolution. Afterwards, you got an objective to do that. So pretty amazing.
No, so but the thing that irritated me with the Spider-Man game is the gameplay can be fun, but the game just pulls you away from the gameplay as often as humanly possible.
Right.
Yeah.
To
So
be
what
like,
is the
watch our
gameplay
movie
again?
quality. It's basically just a bunch of guys like attack you, and you gotta dodge their attacks and then counterattack.
Wow, fun.
And
Yeah, it's Batman, dude.
yeah, I mean it's similar to the Batman games. The difference is, I think the counterattacking, there's actually a much shorter time on it, so it isn't as generous in the Spider-Man game, basically.
Yeah, I feel like
Fun.
they fundamentally need to completely change the way that you engage with the game in those Batman games, because it's like it basically is just you doing basic inputs until you finish winning, and like the rhythm aspect of the combo system is not even really that skill testing, because you just left click on exactly the same rhythm that you would always do, and you get the combos.
Yep.
So
yeah, because it's too generous on like basically there's a huge window on when you can click things to get the combos or to get the counterattacks or the dodges. So
yeah, but even
there's
reducing
no
the
actual...
time, I don't think would have actually helped there. Like even making it more mechanically demanding, it would have added some skill expression, but it still wouldn't fix the core problem. You basically just look at that and you're like, "Fuck, dude, there's nothing that I can do here to make this more interesting." Like I honestly might fall asleep in the middle of battles in that fucking game, which is pretty insane.
Yeah,
because there's just nothing there. So I was actually talking about this with my brother earlier today. There's something that I would like to see is them actually try to have a sort of ARPG style combat where you know your weapon, your swings of your weapon, like a sword or whatever, or a bat in Batman's case, like if he's like got a baseball bat that somebody threw on the fucking ground that you stole from somebody. Otherwise, you're just fists. You're like everything having a hit registration and you actually having to control stuff, and the enemies engaging with the mechanics in the same way would be way better than them waiting for your animation to finish so that they can start attacking you. Start an animation that you can then interrupt.
Oh, yeah, no. So in the Spider-Man game, they don't wait for you. They'll smack you in the back of the head while you're like hitting someone else. So you actually have to pay attention. The other thing is it also Spider-Man doesn't like slide into position to hit people. If you're standing too far away and you just start punching, you'll just punch nothing. You'll just punch the air and nothing happens.
Yeah.
And then people usually smack you upside the head. And be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna beat you up.
Which is the appropriate thing to do in that situation, as opposed to sliding you halfway across the fucking game world.
Yeah. No, so I think the game is better than the Arkham games, but it's not great.
Yeah.
Like, it's an improvement, but it's an improvement on shit, so, you know.
So I don't think the search thing is working.
Yeah, no. I mean, we've had a pretty long conversation now.
It has been like 15 minutes of us looking for a game.
Yep.
Or maybe even more. So what do we do instead? I'm getting lightninged to death, so...
We have a quick
CSGO
FPS mod stream, and then we play the FPS you make in 15 minutes. There you go.
I wonder if that's
Yeah,
possible.
FPS crap, Heimo.
There you go.
I guess I could re-download Unreal. That's pretty funny. Is there really? I don't even think there's anything else that we all own. So I guess we could desync through HYDRA in its current form. There's no AI though, is the problem. So
I'm not so sure about this one, to be honest.
there's really nothing to do, unfortunately. The two games that we play are both fucking down for maintenance, apparently. Like HYDRA needs another day or two to finish, and this game needs another fucking developer to come in and finish it. Because Valve certainly isn't going to.
Right.
I wonder if maybe this is like a setting or something I have that got reset. Some sort of like acceptable ping or something.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah, you have that, but you should still be matched despite it, so I don't know.
Max acceptable matchmaking ping is 150. Yes. You need a Uplay account.
We have Alexander.
Just to install the game. I would not
Yeah,
want to
just
play
like
that
you need-
game's multiplayer though.
Yeah.
Well, I already have Uplay because
What
I had
multiplayer?
I have fucking
Your multiplayer?
Siege, Rainbow Six Siege, and I play that with my brother sometimes. So, wow,
Why?
Steam's user interface is such shit now. I was just trying to scroll through my games list and it just freezes every time I try to scroll. So like freezes between scrolls. That's pretty amazing.
Listen, I played Rainbow Six Siege for like 50 hours or so.
Listen, I haven't played its
This is
multiplayer or
terrible.
its PvP. I've just played the PvAI stuff, which is pretty
Yeah,
bad too.
I
but-
played multiplayer. This is just fucking lunacy, to be honest. It's so fucking random. Like, you can fucking die from a shotgun having a bad spread in your face.
Nice.
Like, one bullet from the bullet flies across the entire room in 90 degrees from where it was shot and kills you.
Yep, that makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's pretty epic. I got a great idea. Why don't we reinstall Warcraft 3 and
Sure.
can't even finish.
I actually still have it installed, by the way.
Well, I'm
In
sorry to
two
hear that.
versions.
I don't. Maybe now that I've literally reinstalled Windows, I might actually be able to install Warcraft 3.
Do you want to know?
Is there really
That was
anything
it.
to play? I would have to do a fucking modding stream for that game to quickly set everything
Yeah.
back up to my old fucking state.
Oh, new game state.
That would
Just that.
mean honestly trying to hack
Actually,
the game.
that might
so
be
it
not
actually
bad,
works
to be honest.
properly.
So I like how Vika's in here like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to install that game. And then Yudi's like, well, you know, I could see a reason why we would actually do the duality of man in Vik's panic and
Yeah, well, he is
Yudi's hope.
Polish and I'm Russian, so...
I mean, I'm saying that if we would want to play it, we should probably reverse engineer it. So that's a lot of work.
Well, in order to have AI support for anything that I would want to do, yeah, but who the fuck cares
But
at that
we
point?
don't really need AI support to play, like, 2v2 or something. I mean, there are 5 people here,
Oh,
so...
we can play with the AI. It's just that they're going to be stupid, but we're used to that.
Well, yeah, that's true.
At this point, the HYDRA AI is being kind of stupid, so...
Well, maybe we should just try playing HYDRA.
Well, we're just gonna desync is the problem. So there's
Yeah,
not really
Yes,
much we
in
can
like
do.
5 seconds from start.
Will we?
Well, like 15 minutes
Yes.
in.
Well, so the main issue right now with the state is that the AIs are completely not functioning properly. I mean, Zerg AI might work fine. Terran AI's air build will be shit because I haven't recompiled or redrafted its whatever it is.
Its build order?
No, so now that Wyverns and Valkyries are on one add-on that I ended up adding, it's required to
The requirement checks for building like weapons and stuff.
basically they would have to I guess I could just add or must have add on fucking control tower or something and that would fix it for the AI. They would technically be cheating, I guess. But the Protoss are completely dysfunctional right now, I can guarantee you, because I refactored their entire tech tree, so
Hey, can you explain to me why do you have 146 hours in Payday 2?
that is because I used to play that game with Patrick and some of his drug-addled lunatic friends. So that is why.
Yeah, I used to play Payday 2 with a friend too. It
Sounds
was
like...
Yeah.
not the best
Yeah,
game.
it sounds like
Well, what it's even worse is the developers are also
Hey, nice hand down the stream,
apparently
by
a
the
bunch
way.
of jerks as well. So it's even worse.
The developers, all I know about them is that they just decided to add DLC about 10 million times to the game instead of.
Oh
doing-
yeah, they told everyone that they weren't gonna do that, and then they did it.
Pretty
Nice Watch
incredible.
Dogs, by the way.
And then when
1.7
people
hours?
complained about it, they acted like they're just attacking us for no reason.
XCOM Enemy Unknown. 0.6 hours.
Yeah, I think I was in the menu for that for a few minutes.
So if you would actually want to, if we would actually want to play Starcraft, you would need to for the timer to work properly, get the newest commit.
Oh, did you change some stuff?
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
but
commented out by Icor because I broke something in the morning, but
Yeah, but
I
can we have
fixed it.
something that would allow us to actually play the game? To have the game function properly, not just timer.
Well,
Yeah.
at least now if we drop, the drop timer is instant, so that's...
Hey, at least now when we drop, we're going to see the timer in the top left-hand corner that will tell us how long it took before
Yeah.
we dropped. So there's that, you know. I'll throw this EXE up and send it in Fraud Night. It won't be the official release just because.
Is it also on HYDRA? Can I use that?
Yeah, same one. Well, I just added the latest plugin and probably have some changes, so probably not.
RIP.
Okay, bye.
Oh,
Bye.
I like how he didn't even say anything. At least to me, I left the CS:GO lobby.
I mean, he does not have a microphone, so...
No, he didn't even type anything. Is
Obviously.
what I mean. He just fucked right up.
Oh yeah, you could have
Because
typed
he
in Fraud
doesn't
Nights.
see you typing.
He doesn't see you typing. Oh, now he's typing. I see him typing.
Typing. So I have 3 changes that I am inclined to push, but I don't know what those are.
Just watch my brain cells die. I am not a robot.
Are you?
Really, chimneys? Gotta click chimneys. Why is there a QTE for downloading something?
Just how it is, man.
Quick, fill out this QTE. Click on all the cars in this image.
True.
Necron is playing Minion Masters.
I don't know what that
That
means.
game is 8, Samo.
Yeah, but yes, but you played, so...
Yeah, I tried it. Pretty bad. It has the
Okay, let me
fucking
just head over to
Voidborn race.
UED. Let me just head over to UED IP server and go to super secret dev chat and see from 5th August of this year. Tools and the week. Play MM this conquest. We need very little to finish the next tire.
Well, yeah, but I didn't listen to him, so bye.
What has even
How
happened?
can I trust you on this?
I don't know.
Thinking.
That's a lie.
Yeah. So I wonder how to actually cancel my... I have some like 3 commits in HYDRA dev that I don't know what they are. But I wouldn't want to push them because I have no clue what those are.
Well,
Sounds
when I
like
push something that
typical
invalidates
fucking
them,
GitLab,
just use
to
mine,
be
I guess.
honest.
I don't know. Have I played this RTS called Planetary Annihilation? Nope. I did play it for about 6 seconds, and then I said nope.
Yeah, I agree on this one. I agree on this account.
Pretty terrible. By the way, I only see 4 people in Radmin. One of them is, I think, Hoop Thrower's laptop. The rest is UED, Ultralisks, and Don Svetlio. And
Yeah, but
none of them are
I
online.
just did online, so...
Well,
I
Oh,
closed
can't
Radmin
see
because...
them.
yeah.
oh, now I reset it,
Dark
and
Radmin
it
server.
shows Dark Metzen, but nobody else. So,
Are you crows?
yeah.
I can see offline, so at least that. But I see only 6 people.
I am turning on Radman. The Radman.
Seems like something is going on there.
I see Dark Metzen. Well, everyone's offline, according to mine. That's not good.
Dark Metzen is online for me, but that's it. So Planetary Annihilation was one of those games where the developers were trying to remove micro and just make it a spam fest of building as many units as possible and moving them across the map. I thought it had some neat ideas, like
strategy game, by the way.
Yeah, it had some neat ideas in terms of its scale, but it just did not have engaging gameplay.
Yeah, no.
so.
I played that game for like a day and went
Yeah.
like, no.
Like how you struggled with game.
Game.
Yeah, well, I
It's
guess it's a
HYDRA
game.
is
It's made by the same developers of Subcom, I'm pretty sure. And
Yeah.
Subcom itself is a homage to Total Annihilation, which is obviously more reflected in Planetary Annihilation's name. Total Annihilation is like a game that was released around the same time frame as like the old CNCs and Starcraft 1. Yeah, it was a little bit earlier. I think it was 97 or something like that. But either way, it's a pretty bare bones game that is essentially the same idea. It's just spam units. And at the very least, they got scale, but it was like, you know, it's not very engaging.
It feels very generic, is one of the issues I had with that game.
Like, I think that's a good way to describe it. It's like, if you've already played RTS games, you definitely don't need to play this. Like, that's when you can skip, you know what I mean? It doesn't offer that much.
There's no real identity to any of the units or structures or anything.
Yeah.
And
I felt the same way about
planets are
that.
just like generic spheres.
In Planetary?
Yeah, in Planetary Annihilation, like all the planets are just like generic spheres. Like the maps aren't very, like there's nothing, again, identifying about them. They're just kind of generic. Like everything's just generic. There is no real like interesting quirks or to anything. Like everything is just kind of like very.
So now I can actually see Boho after.
Oh yeah, and I can see Veek. I can't see anyone else.
Yeah, you can't see me because it's closed.
So what are we doing?
I've had a game hosted for about 10 minutes
crows.
Now I see you.
Yeah, I had to restart. I had to turn it on and turn it off, or turn it off and then turn it on.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah, I did the same thing too. So there you go.
Wait,
just restart
well,
the
I guess Terran is the most safe race to play right now.
I can't actually see anyone in Frauds Club. Like, doesn't show any people.
Yeah, turn it off.
Try turning off.
AoE and CNC have a lot smaller units than Blizzard RTS. Well, I can't speak about AoE, but CNC definitely. I think they achieved the levels of scale that they actually have by having small base units and scaling up from there, whereas I actually think it's more... It affords you more room to experiment with the themes of units, the power fantasies that units are meant to have, that sort of stuff. If you're able to look at it from the perspective of, like, this is a unit, like even your basic worker unit and your basic attack unit, like, you know, troop in that sense, all that stuff allows you to look at it from the perspective of, like you actually can identify some aspect of the unit that is unique to it, right? And I wish that was more common, but unfortunately a lot of the smaller units in these games where they have small scale stuff, like really, really tiny units, because they're so tiny, they can't actually be that useful or have anything about them that sets them apart, because if they did that, then they would have to be microed in precise manners, and you wouldn't actually be able to do that very well. So that's an obvious case.
Well, also,
like
Planetary Annihilation doesn't even have micro, so...
Well, yeah, true. We're talking about, like, Command & Conquer and stuff.
Oh, okay. Command & Conquer has micro. Although in the older games, some of that micro is really frustrating when you're trying to run over infantry controlled by the AI with tanks, and it's just like the tanks take weird angles, and then the infantry just dodge you repeatedly.
Yeah. So are you guys joining the game, or...?
I'm trying to launch HYDRA.
Oh.
I forgot I had to launch it like twice or whatever.
Ping me by little.
Ping you, actually. So maybe the issues before was actually from Radman. Yeah, I don't get a request timed out on UED Commander. Oh, never mind. I pinged him and it worked now. I had to do it again. I think that the way StarCraft did it, where even like the Marine or the Zealot or the Zergling have definitive characteristics and actually feel like you can point to their power fantasy, you can point to the theme of the unit, like the identity of the unit. The fact that you can point to all that stuff for the point of like actually learning, right, about the unit and its identity. It's pretty good. You know, it's what you would want out of units, because you don't want stuff like this goes for anything, literally anything.
BRB.
But you don't want stuff in your game or in your movie or in your book that doesn't serve a purpose, that doesn't justify its inclusion in the mix. And if you're just having units because you need to have a unit that the player can build in the early game, as opposed to finding a way to justify that unit in other manners, in other contexts, you're not living up to the potential that you can actually achieve. And that's where you like make it so there is no filler unit, there's no filler level, there's no filler episode to your TV show, there's no filler anything. The more you can drive it in that direction, the better.
There is no filler cutscenes in your Arkham Knight game.
Yeah, I don't even think that... I'm pretty sure they thought that stuff wasn't filler.
Well,
It certainly feels like it from a gameplay perspective, though. So.
certainly feels like it when I'm watching.
Yeah. All right,
Feels like
Unity's back,
they should have
right?
taken those cutscenes and made an animated movie out of it instead of a game.
Yeah. Wait, is he?
And then
over
maybe
there?
it wouldn't be filler.
No, I guess he's
You.
still... Oh, he is here. All right, let's go. Let's desync.
That's right. Let's play 10 minutes of HYDRA and then desync.
Hey, for those 10 minutes,
Yes.
it'll be pretty cool.
That's true.
By the way, all the AIs are...
That's illegal.
Next timer.
Imagine if we didn't desync, but the timer was just wrong. It's like, for me, it says 3 minutes. For everybody else, it says 3 minutes, 33 seconds.
Build core structures. Oh, weird.
Yeah, Protoss are completely revamped with their stuff. Some of it's not fully implemented yet, like
learning hotkeys, Imo.
the stuff in that sense is
Only.
a little epic.
Oh man, there's a lot of structures now.
Yeah. And we're not even done yet.
For a core structure, to be honest.
Without me, your base simply couldn't work.
Pushing the pink button.
I actually forgot I could have gotten HYDRA in first if I went some gas. Oh, Overlord Iris is the same hotkey as Evolution Chamber? Probably fix that.
The Overlord is now in the first.
Everybody
Okay.
kept telling me it should go there.
Hey, the fuck happened with assimilators warping thing?
What? Simulators without queens?
No, it like should show warping overlay when it finishes warping in, but it doesn't. It, like instantly goes to already existing. Oh, it's really all structures now.
Yeah, that sounds like a bug that should be resolved at some point.
Pyrophant.
It's weird because I saw them fine in other contexts. Oh no,
Violence.
Veek's natural is about to be taken again.
It doesn't
No,
fix his natural.
no, go away, go away, go away.
Alright, fine.
Go away. Thank you.
It's rude, man. Can't do that.
Why do I always end up in this fucking stuff?
Because you always join right after me and give me a little smoke.
Again.
Help.
Why do you need help?
With hotkeys, I can't. I can't.
Pretty sure Nexus is still BN.
Of course it's Sam.
Yeah, I was thinking of changing it to X. It's a little far from the keyboard, even though it's right next to B.
Hey, nice natural. In 5 kilometers from my base.
Oh, this map is pretty terrible, so what do you expect?
I only made it myself. I don't know what you expect.
That doesn't justify it, so...
Yeah, well, I made alternate, so...
Jesus Christ, man. Have some dignity.
Are we actually building a stack for the Monument of Sin? So,
Hey, why can't I can't make hierophants?
Yeah?
Because I don't have cybernetic score, but I have.
The string's just wrong. It's blazing effigy, dude.
Excuse me?
Build your blazing effigy.
You're a blazing effigy.
I feel like Protostactory is kinda complicated to understand.
I don't know,
I
man.
thought
Don't fucking say.
You can't just look at a string and have it tell you what the unit is. You might have brain
Yeah,
tumors.
exactly, you can't, because it doesn't fucking work.
Pretty sure the button will light up fine. As soon as you build your blazing effigy.
Oh, blazing effigy.
I mean, if you moused over the tooltip for the blazing effigy, it even says enables hierarchy.
Oh yeah, that's reasonable. Imagine having strings.
I told you this
Imagine
update wasn't ready.
Holy. Nice shadow.
4.
This one.
Yeah, that's E10. Why, is there an SCV in my base?
I actually going Grave. Grave Vulture might be a common strategy. It's mobile and you can do it easily.
And you can stick workers in my base for some reason.
Imagine reworking.
Why do you have a worker in the
Monumental
top
Sins.
left? What is wrong with you?
I don't know how that happened.
That sounds like maybe you fucked something up in one of the order hooks.
Yeah.
Because if the order,
Then
the targeted order gets like
back.
set up in such a way where it just targets 0-0.
Yeah, that sounds plausible. Did you revoice act Hierophant again?
Long time ago, dude.
Yeah, no, did you revoice act it the third time?
No. It's only ever
I
had
feel
two
like
sets
it's
of voices.
different.
Listen, you went to a vacation and got a brain tumor. We've been over this.
I guess so. If that's accurate description of my vacation.
What if the AI just didn't work at all?
Yeah, imagine we are playing this and the AI is actually playing.
Well, I did get attacked by a single Zerg.
Oh, that's the Zerg AI working as intended.
I don't know if that's working properly, but they are at least doing something.
Well, this guy's got a lot of anti-air, as you can see.
His million Zerglings are really helping him.
That's one way to put it.
Hold the gameplay.
He's got a HYDRA den.
He's just not using it.
He's also got defenses in his allies' base.
Nice.
Helpful.
I think these guys all went the same build or something, so none of them have anti-air.
Nice.
Holy room.
Hey, imagine you're making your monument to your scenes into a playable stage.
Wait, what?
By the way, does last orders like work properly, or do you still just?
Hey, do I score problem?
Yeah, we fixed it. It's just Iquare being a goofball.
Okay, you can call
something
Hyper
with these guys.
Dude, he was being a goofball. That was goofy.
Oh, I guess we might actually win this without being desynced.
Why would you say that?
I wouldn't be,
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
our
you're
wouldn't be
relays
so
are still
sure, but
fucked.
it's possible. There is a distinct possibility.
Have they even killed a single unit?
I don't think they have. Their one zergling attack was not very effective.
And to think people think that this mod is hard. Little baby.
Oh, so that actually happened with my every SCV that tried to build a command center. What the fuck? Probably actually with something.
Additional testing might be required after all, huh? I could build other turret structures just fine, so...
Yeah, it only happens if you actually order your SCV from bigger distance, I think.
Oh, maybe they get distance faster. Wow, look at all these zergs. You enjoying your auroras?
Yeah, I like them.
I was half expecting using an extended, what is it called? The, camera hotkeys. I was half expecting that to be synced again.
Well, that's
Oh, now they're
fine,
building
like on me,
hydras.
so no.
Only after they get annihilated by air do they start building hydras.
Templar Archives.
Podplar archives. I am.
Yeah, that's true. But then it's also you.
I wonder what caused the AI to be so dumb. Maybe it was just RNG on the build. None of them got anything. Zerg AI is usually a little bit more intelligent than what they've displayed here. They are building a lot of stuff.
Can you move your shit? Thank you.
Our forces are under attack.
Holy, why do you have so much fucking...
Oh no. They don't have enough sunken colonies? Oh, actually they might. UD is suiciding. Oh, wow, Orange has some stuff. He built a ton of shit down here.
Well, I just noticed that the map is actually asymmetric. You have they have a blocker here, but we don't. So I had to miss that.
Wow, that's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
That's kind of not bad, actually.
I feel like Dry Dog's hotkeys should be the same as Armory's, now that they are split.
Rydoc's hotkey should be the same.
Hotkeys. I mean the upgrades in it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Imagine asking for a hotkey conflict, little lunatic.
What is Simulacrum?
Yeah, that's for them.
What does it do?
Robotic Swarmer attacks ground and air units.
Oh, okay. What is you actually?
Guess you can't read again, assuming.
Imagine reading patches. Listen,
Not
but
even a
if you
patch.
want patches,
Literally the string on the fucking unit.
well, I don't actually have automaton register yet, so.
Oh, well. You
But I
even
feel like
buy
the
string?
require hotkey should also describe the unit because it's unreadable if you don't have the tag requirement.
I
Oh,
think
it's
that's an
not-
irrelevant concern when you just build the unit. Or you see it in action before you build the unit.
Yeah, that's true. But just for the player experience.
Hey,
Thinking.
nice Rhinodon.
You're a Rhinodon.
A Rhino Dad.
Oh my god, why does it require fucking the other tech tree? Hey, Bayleto, are you ready to crash?
Why am I gonna crash? Go, because you're using the simulacrum.
It's very simple unit, so it shouldn't crash.
Better hope so, because I'm getting like 5,000 of them.
Well, that's actually what they're meant to do.
I'm almost done with my giant penis.
Strident Stratum doesn't show.
We're going fire.
Wait, don't kill that! I need my giant penis! Ah, you piece
Oh,
of
sorry. Well, hey, we didn't desync.
shit. It's okay. Check out my giant penis.
Stratum,
Dude.
whatever it is, doesn't show money cost, so. For your information.
Where is this giant penis? Oh. Zerg Sire. You can upgrade. What is that? A hive upgrade into that?
Yeah, tier 4.
Uh,
It's pretty goofy. Upgrading hive
Imagine
into a
searching
barrel.
for-
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow, that was retarded.
Hey, we didn't desync somehow. I don't know how that's the case.
Yes, but it's still retarded.
Oh yes. Listen, it was definitely not the intended kind of gameplay, but
well, it's because the Zerg were sleepy. It also had no air defense outside of a handful of spore colonies.
well,
Nobody went the Connor build.
yeah, somebody should have gone the Connor build.
Yeah, if one of the AI went the Connor build, that would have been a lot. Well, I mean, they probably still would have lost because they were being sleepy, but
At least we would have had to rebuild our army or something. I lost maybe
Yeah, I heard.
one control group of mutas that entire game.
yeah, I would have lost some.
One dozen of
Auroras.
mutas.
I mean, maybe some of the AI actually went Connor build, but we still, I think, request spawning pools, and they are they have a lot of unit requests, so probably they went just full link.
Oh, you mean in the Connor build themselves? I thought that
Yeah.
was resolved at some point.
Well, I'm not sure we would need to test that. Just the
Yeah,
hypothesis.
we would need to continue working on the patch and then figure out if it was ready to be played on a fraud night. Oh, I see what you're saying, Vic. I agree. It's almost like this was a Hail fucking Mary before it was ready because we literally could do nothing else because CSGO wouldn't
Because
work.
CSGO is broken. Yeah.
Incredible. I think I'll be done for now anyway. I know that was rather quick and uneventful, but hey, we didn't desync. That's something, man. We can take that as a lovely victory in a way, just like we claimed victory over 4 sleepy zergs. So, hopefully by the
Warcraft 3.
no, that's gross. That's the opposite of a victory. At the end
Did you
of
actually know that they were Zergs?
at the end of this week, we're gonna do another fraud night. I'm not doing fraud morning this week, but at the end of this week, Saturday. By that point, I'm pretty sure we'll have everything that we need to have done to get everything working again. But I'll quickly go into the strings here. Change Hierophant's requirement string.
Yeah, the thing which is required for
Oh, by the way,
shields.
we didn't desync. That's incredible.
We might have
That's what we
desynced
were
actually,
Wow.
Vic, because I literally just said that like 50 times earlier, and you must not have heard me. So yeah, there was probably a desync.
Yeah,
actually.
he
I
in your
think,
fucking brain.
he ran out of desync.
I have a brain
It's
tumor and he has a
pretty
brain
fucking cute
desync.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what you get for developing HYDRA.
you
Brain
desync in
desync
real
from
life.
reality.
What were you about to say, UED? The thing that what?
The thing that is required for T3 shields doesn't have money tooltip, cost tooltip.
The thing that is required for tier 3 shields.
Yeah,
Is it the Strident
it's the
Stratum?
final one. Yeah, it's the final one in robotics.
Oh, it's not because it doesn't have a money cost in its tooltip. It's because it doesn't have a money cost.
Reasonable.
I told you this shit
Well
isn't
done.
done yet. I was working on their collision today, but I forgot to double up on redouble on their costs to make sure that it was working. It's just another thing added to the list. Don't worry.
Well, that's fine. At least now you know to fix it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So it won't get accidentally overlooked.
true. Maybe now I just don't fix it, just to fuck with you.
There you go. That way.
Alright, I'm out. Bye. Bye.
Well,
That should actually be the only thing that's broken in next patch.
yeah.
You should know
The
that
one thing that we
somewhere.
have recorded documentation, streamed documentation of him reporting, is what we don't fix. Or I just changed the Hierophant
Yes.
requirement string to Hierophant requires reading comprehension.
Yes.
Fucking. I have to change that for the Wyvern specifically because that's obviously his favorite unit. So I think that'll do it for now. So obviously cool that we didn't desync. Hopefully that carries through when we actually release the patch. One thing that I forgot to put on was actually the command card for
By the
the
way,
barracks when
did
having a covert ops. That needs to get added. Or there needs to be a unit added to that, the Savant, because that unit is implemented. I just need to fix up its shadow a little bit, but otherwise it should be good. So I think I
Did
should
Polish
be...
Hitman tell you about my reaction on birthday map?
Polish Hitman. I don't think Vik is Polish Hitman. I think it's somebody else.
Yeah, it's Necron, I know.
No, well, it's like his friend or something. He's a weirdo. Maybe it was just his alt the whole time. That's pretty embarrassing, though. Anyway, yeah, he said that Vik told me that you would have preferred that birthday map if it was the first time you had ever played with Wyverns, because it would have been like an actual introduction to the unit.
That was kind of the point I got from it.
Well, yeah, it was designed around the same time that we implemented the unit, because there was something I remember you had asked for a while. So we built this whole mission around, like, here's the unit, it's fully implemented, but then we played HYDRA for like 3 weeks or whatever because you were still in vacation and weren't home. So by that point, you had at least seen the unit, even if you hadn't played itself.
Like, let's make this cow.
You have to watch this before you get fucked by the hurricane? No, you don't. Bye.